Yeah, I go through his phone. I go through his phone. I check his inbox. I check his voicemails. From the way you sound, I'm guessing this isn't the first relationship you've done this in. Yeah, I done it with all my relationships. I mean, because you ain't gonna have me out here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. And you doing your own thing behind my back. Like, no. I need to protect myself. And I mean, so I go into the relationship. The first order of business, I mean, is to figure out your stuff. What you hiding? Cause everybody hiding something. So what you hiding? Yeah, and then I just decide when I want to say something about it. See, because that's the thing. You like you don't just check somebody voicemail and then like you gotta check it, but then mark it new again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you just become a little investigator, really. And yeah, you see what girls he talking to on the gram or whatever, who commented on his page, what the comments is. Look, men play too many games, and I ain't the one. I ain't the one. Okay, all jokes aside, it seems like you might have some trust issues. I mean, you can call it whatever you want. You know, trust issues, insecurity, or whatever the case may be, but like, I'm not gonna be played. So, and if you ain't got nothing to hide, then what's the problem anyway? I agree with you. A lot of men play so many games, and growing up, I didn't have anybody who taught me how to recognize a man who was a wolf in sheep's clothing. And so I kept dating the same losers, just adding more weight to the baggage I already had. And I know it's so many other people out there who have experienced the same stuff. Look, every day, whether it be social media, um, TMZ, entertainment, news, the church, you always hearing some story about how some woman got played. I mean, you got people in the church and they married, and then next thing they know, they husband or whatever is with another man. You knew he had issues with his sexuality before you got with him. You ignored the signs. You know what I'm saying? Like, some celebrity getting cheated on, you knew he was a cheater before you got with him. You ignored the signs. I ain't finna ignore no signs. Okay? I'm doing yellow light through all of this, and that's why I'm checking your stuff. I'm gonna check your messages, because people don't want to be truthful. They don't want to be forthright. And I'm not about to be played. It's too many women out here, they get caught slipping. Like, okay, yeah, you should have trust in your relationship or whatever, but trust is built. Yeah, you're right, it is built. But it can only be built with a person that's trustworthy. And see, my problem was that I had so much damage and brokenness on the inside, I wasn't able to recognize that kind of man. A man that deserved to be trusted. And I feel like my judgment was off because I wasn't whole on the inside. And so I would get these inklings or these gut feelings, and I would bring them to him. But see, he recognized, my dysfunction too. And so he would play on that. And in most of the cases, what I was feeling actually was true. But I couldn't decipher the truth, clearly because of all the stuff I had going on the inside. And so it went from basically him playing me to me playing myself. And I didn't want to keep doing that. So I remember I started listening to messages and watching videos on inner healing, on building healthy self-esteem and self-worth, and how to be free from jealousy and insecurity and unforgiveness, and how to find emotional health, and how to change my thinking patterns. I mean, anything I could find that would help me walk in the wholeness that Jesus paid for. And I learned off bat that a trustworthy man is a man that is submitted to God fully. And proof of that submission is his love. And proof of his love is his obedience. So for example, if he's having sex with you or doing stuff to try to have sex with you and you're not married, don't trust him. Or if he plays on and reminds you of your past issues, shortcomings, and the things that you confided in him about, he's not submitted to God. Don't trust him. Or if he's okay with you all living together before you're in covenant, he's not trustworthy. A trustworthy man will honor you from the beginning. And that's a clear sign of how you know. Another one, his boundaries with women in public are a byproduct of what his boundaries are or lack thereof in private. So if he's lusting after women, calling them sexy in public, commenting about their body, it's probably because he's watching porn or degrading women in his thoughts or some other fashion in private. And if you will seek out inner healing and seek out wholeness, then you'll break the cycle of picking these men that only fit your brokenness and your damage. And you'll finally attract a man that not only deserves to be in your presence, but is worth your time.